toolbox. So birthdays, no birthdays this week. Couple of anniversaries though. So we got Andre and Bruce, both 2 years on Wednesday. So make sure we give them a pat the back.
Well done, Bruce.
Straight to the switching. So Sebi, what do you got there, man?
I've just got a switching bulletin, so nothing to report for last week, it's all pretty quiet, but switching bulletin 187, so the purpose of it is to inform the switching community that the practice of adding an out-of-phase swerve across an open and closed switch with live taps on in the closed position is no longer permissible. So the background behind it is in 2016, a risk assessment was conducted allowing out-of-phase swerves to be tied away across an open recloser without disconnecting the live line taps. It was deemed that the contacts of the open recloser were far enough apart that the difference would not be breached. Since 2016, there have been a number of switches installed on the network that don't provide adequate clearances, and it was observed that the ratings of the device were less than the potential difference for the out-of-phase swerve feeders, and determined that the voltage difference across the contacts of the device would have the potential to breach the open contact. So, effective immediately, all out-of-phase swerve changeovers must be done with a full isolation of the enclosed switches prior to closing the tie point. For example, open live line taps both sides and then carry out your switching from there. So that's it. That's all I have for that one.
Cool. Thanks, Sebi. Before I go further, weight loss challenge. So I think Cam sent out an email in the last week, mate.
I did, I actually printed it off, just now to touch on it, if you guys hadn't sent an email. So if anyone's interested in doing a weight loss challenge, we've done it a couple of times in the past, and we've dropped a few kegs between us, which is good. So it'll be an 8-week challenge. We'll kick off after the long weekend, so you can fill up the beer before then, good time to start after that. And it'll finish around Friday, 25th of November, so that's 8 weeks. We'll have a $30 entry fee. First prize will take over 70%, and second prize will take 30%. It's going to be calculated on percentage loss, as it always is. You've got to pay up by the 7th of October if you're interested, and we'll give you a week to do initial weigh-in, so between the 4th and the 7th. If you're on leave or something like that, we can work something out. And final weigh-ins will be completed by that Friday the 25th. So if anyone's interested, get your name to me, I know, before the long weekend, I guess, and we'll go from there. I've got 4 names already, so we're going to do it regardless. So if you're interested, let me know.
Cool. Thanks, Cam. So next one here, guys, is just some information regarding payroll for end of fortnight. So it's a bit wordy, so I'll try and trim it down as I go. So in preparation for the upcoming end of month cut-off, please be advised of some deadline changes noted below. So please note the following. Cut-off time for logging My HR payroll ticket will be 10 AM Thursday, the 29th of September, where the usual cut-off would be Monday the 3rd. So get your timesheets in by the Thursday, is that correct, Sam? Cam?
Yeah.
For the long weekend?
Yeah, I think it touched on the time sheet separately, but that's, if you've got My HR's,
Oh, that's close. Yep, I'll get you there, mate. Payroll will not be able to action any requests that have been raised after this. Cut-off time for entering, approving all timesheets, leave and reimbursements will be Thursday the 29th September at 10 AM, where usual cut-off would be the Monday. Any changes that you would normally action via SuccessFactors must be done by Thursday the 29th. Payroll will be released, will be processed on the normal day, the Tuesday the 4th. Please be aware that due to how the payroll runs, has been action in regard to end of month for finance, and whilst you receive your pay slip on Friday, you will not be paid until the normal Tuesday. How does all that sound? So in short, yeah, I mean, you said something about that.
we're following that up on Thursday. So if anyone does not receive one, let us know, because we'll just add to the My HR what the Julie's already produced.
Yeah. So the important thing for us, Cam, is obviously to get our Friday's timesheet in on the Thursday. That's what I took from it, but
Just do your time sheets every day. Do your time sheet before you go home, you'll be okay. No one following out.
oh,
Yeah. If you know what you're doing for the whole day Friday, happy you put it in. But depending what we're doing, might be a bit different. So.
thanks, mate. Last one here is just a safety alert. So load restraints. So recently, a substation crew were transporting a circuit breaker to Marston North Depot. After they were travelling on uneven road and turned the vehicle, the crew heard a thud at the back of the vehicle and they investigated. And the crew found that the 680 kilogram rated load restraints that secured the CB had failed and snapped, resulting in the CB rolling and damaging the vehicle. So the load restraint snapped while travelling to Marston Depot, and CB damaged the rear door of the truck. So some actions: ensure good quality load restraints straps are sourced and are in good working condition. The National Transport Commission is reviewing the regulatory by effective work groups and efforts when securing loads. And leaders, please ensure workers are familiar with the basic indirect load restraint theory. Field workers, not sure what that is, but yeah, check the straps, guys. They do get damaged. I'm sure we've come across heaps in the past, so make sure we are getting rid of them, taking them off the trucks, get new ones replaced. All right.
Is that the strap that damaged or the tie down point?
Yeah, it looks like this strap was completely snapped in half, mate, from the photos. So just a poor condition of the strap. Cool. Anything else for you guys to bring up? Anything general?
Yeah, Julia's asked me to get everyone to check the discrepancy between their my leave request hours and on their pay slips in regards to annual leave. There's a fuck up there somewhere, so if everyone could just check and email Julia if there is. She's not here this week, so send her an email if there's an issue.
All good. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.